What else contributed to the Bugatti money?
The third biggest thing was cryptocurrency. And it wasn't that I was one of these guys with so much foresight and so much genius and so much tech savvy intellect that I was like, oh, this cryptocurrency, it's amazing, it's good, it's that. I just liked how easy it was. So I was buying Bitcoin when they were $3,000 with my webcam money, tens of thousands of dollars of Bitcoin. My net worth would be half of what it is if I'd never invested in cryptocurrency. But at the time, I didn't see it as an investment. I was in a world where the people I was dealing with took crypto. It was easier for me to take their crypto than to take big bank payments. And it just all fell into place. So that certainly doubled my lender's net worth. But anyone who knows anything about us can do the math and work that out.
Yeah, and you guys have dabbled in not just Bitcoin, but quite a few other cryptocurrencies too, right?
Oh, and yeah. When I say Bitcoin, I mean cryptocurrency as a whole. I'm keeping it simple for that. But inside of, I'm telling you, inside of the war room, some of the calls that have been made inside of the war room. I mean, if you look up Solana, it's a cryptocurrency I had never heard of. One of the
when did you get in on that?
I got in at $9.
Yeah,
and one of the war room guys who had read the white paper.
I was like at 18 on that one.
Yeah, exactly. He shielded it inside the war room. That made me half the money of a Bugatti as it is. Just that one little.
How do you? So let me ask you this question for the people watching, because I think this is a good conversation piece. How do you establish where to go pile in money when it comes to cryptocurrency? Because I mean, you don't dick around with like, let's throw 1,000 at this and 3,000 at that. It's like, okay, you want to make, I'm assuming, like game-changing money. You want to turn 50 grand into $1 million, right? Like, how do you decide where to? Because 50 grand for anybody, especially somebody that was not born with a silver spoon in their mouths like you guys. At some point, I'm sure you both remember being poor, right?
Oh, of course.
How do you decide where to throw like 50 grand into? Like, how do you?
I'll be honest. That risk? I'll be perfectly honest, and I will happily give all the credit to some of the guys inside of the war room. We have a dedicated crypto room in there. For those who don't know who the war room is, it's a let's say it's a network. It's a networking organization that is owned by my brother. I'm just a member like anybody else. But there's a crypto room in there with some of the smartest crypto minds in the world. People who launch ICOs, people who launch their own coins, people who are huge in the mining industry. Guys in Texas who are some of the biggest Bitcoin miners in the United States. I'm not going to say any of their names, but they exist inside of the war room. And when they say, I believe in this coin because X, Y, and Z, here is its use case, here is this, I'd advise going in. I'm now at the financial level where I can literally just read that and say, okay, let's go in 100K, 150, 200K. I went in recently, and I don't know how badly this is going to age. UOS Ultra. UOS Ultra, my friend had heard that Bethesda game studio had teamed up with them, and that was going to be the token used inside of Bethesda's games. And even I, who don't play video games, know who Bethesda game studios are. So I went in for 200K just recently, and crypto's dipped now, but it's still worth 220, 20K in the last week.
Do you think that it's the best store of value today?
I think it's the easiest store of value. I think if you're a kid and you're you have a few $1,000 and you're living in the middle of Wisconsin somewhere, where the fuck are you going to go and buy gold from? Like, where's the gold store in Wisconsin where you're going to go buy $3,000 worth of gold? Then what are you going to do? Hide it under your bed at your mother's house? Like, anybody could set up some two-factor authentications and some little wallets, etc., on their phone or their device from home and be very, very safe and purchase crypto, hold it, sell it out when they need to. It's the easiest store of value. And then they can send it across the world. They can send it to China in 1 second, $10 million if they want to. Yeah, so it's
do you see it as a currency, or do you see it as a, like, Michael Saylor calls it digital real estate now? I don't know if you heard his breakdown on that.
I have. I can't see it as anything but money because I use it as money. I use it as money. I mean, this in places like Dubai where they'll take crypto. This watch was literally bought with crypto. I literally sent them, I don't know if it was Bitcoin or Ethereum, I can't even remember. Or I sold it for USD Tether, I think, and just sent them USDT for the US dollar value of the watch, and then I went and picked up the watch. I use it as money, so I can't see it as anything but money.